So I got the Ezip 750 for Christmas of winter 2011. I've been driving it for about 2 weeks now, and it handles well and it drives great. Also, right off the bat, I will say that I do recommend this scooter for a number of reasons. So the shocks on the Ezip 750 are only on the front, but they do seem to handle quite well on large bumps only, not really small bumps, but they do work well. However, they aren't on the rear wheels, but you can find them on the rear on the Ezip 1000. So the shock absorption is yes and no because it's not on the rear, but it is on the front. So the turning diameter of the Ezip 750, it's very, very good. I was quite impressed when I first tried it out. You can really turn right on a sidewalk without having to go on the side of the sidewalk, and I mean it can turn really well. So the turning diameter is a big yes. It works very well. So the safety of the scooter is turns easy. It brakes very nice. It is very sturdy, as you saw me like pushing it on the ground before with the suspension. And I've been riding it for 2 weeks now, and I mean nothing's been wrong with it. Everything still works well. However, you do need to oil up the chain when you get it because it's not oiled when you get it. And yeah, so it's very sturdy. However, you do want to make sure when you're on ice, like I was just there, that you don't go very fast over it because you can easily slip. Because the tread on the tires, it's alright, but not very good for ice. And also, you just saw me go over a bump, and that bump was quite big, and it handled it just well. And again, the ice, the tread on the tires works, but over this ice, it does happen to slip across it. So safety, for the most part, because it is safe, like for everything except on ice. So operating the scooter is quite simple. All you have to do is simply flick this switch, and you can restart it by just flicking the switch again. And that's the battery indicator right there. And when you're going, it shows you how much energy you're taking out of the battery at that current moment in time. So right now it's full, and then it went to red. Now it's yellow. So because I was on full throttle, and now it's green because I'm going a little downhill. So it's kind of cool how it does that. Also, when you're just standing still, it shows you how much battery life your battery has at that current time. So right now it's on green because it's full. So is it operational? Yeah, and it's quite easy to understand. So the battery life on the Ezip 750, right now it's red because it's from 0 to 99% when it's red, and when it's 100% it's green. And here I am opening the compartment to get to the battery, and it makes it so that you could easily get it. And then you just slide that off, and there's the battery. It has 2 batteries. However, the only problem is you do have to replace them after a bit because they will get sort of old and they won't last nearly as long as they used to in the beginning. You also have to make sure that charger input is put all the way in to the charging slot, and make sure that your scooter is off too because it won't do you anything if it is on. So battery understandability and battery life. It's quite easy to charge, and the battery lasts about 2 years long. So speeds on the Ezip 750 reach up to 15 miles per hour on flat ground. But when you're going uphill, it is 13 to about 14 miles per hour uphill. And also, when going downhill, I reached speeds up to 22 miles per hour, which is quite fast for those little wheels on it. So yeah, it does go quite fast, and it is enjoyable. Also, when the battery is very low, it still goes the same speed as it would in the beginning. So how are the speeds? They're quite fast and enjoyable in my opinion. So on grass, it can drive quite well because it does have larger wheels than like the Razors do and the Ezip 400 500 does. So it can go on grass quite well. However, it is on low setting when going on grass, so it really does reduce your range when you're on that low setting. Also, the Ezip 750 on grass does seem to tear up your grass quite a bit, so you want to be aware of that when doing it. So, grass rideable, yes, but with consequences. So, in general, in my opinion, I like the Ezip 750. It goes fast, it handles well, and it is safe. I would recommend this scooter to someone which isn't just going to drive it on their driveway, but is also going to drive it in a number of places and will enjoy riding it instead of having to bike with the pedals. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you learned a lot from this review, and I really tried to get all of it in, so thanks for watching.